Greetings. Welcome to your blue moon, second full moon in the sign of Capricorn collective tarot reading and oracle message. So I pulled the oracle card before I started the video and we got the number 37, Queen Mother Nani, our nanny, liberation. Liberation. So this blue moon, once in a blue moon, it's all about freedom. It's all about liberating, self-liberation for ourselves, even collective liberation. So freeing ourselves from the tyranny of old scripts, old outdated structures and systems and influences, and really just being free to be authentically who we are. And so increasing that sense of freedom in our life, not feeling obligated to just fall in line with what our parents conditioned us to become and who they taught us to be, or what society or the media or teachers, etc. Whatever that source of oppressive thought and the pressure to conform to, limiting beliefs and limiting ideologies and limiting stories and narratives about who we are and even about who other people are. Okay. So really all about liberation with Capricorn. The 29th degree, this blue moon, this new moon, full moon rather, happening at the 29th degree, we have an anaretic degree, right? And so it is sort of like the capstone, taking the capstone course, and it is the full weight of all the lessons we've acquired in that sign being ready to sprout, right? Or to be made manifest and concretized. But also in the sign of Capricorn, conjunct Pluto, right? Pluto has been going back and forth over this 29th degree point for a really long time. My natal moon is at 29 degrees of Capricorn. So this will be significant for me personally. But again, look at where Capricorn is placed in your chart. Look at where this specific degree, the 29th degree of Capricorn, is placed in your chart. 3 to 5 degree orb. Beyond that, also Pluto, again, being the planet of transformation, seeking to break down these very Capricornian structures in society, but also in our individual lives, right? So Pluto is doing a lot of that liberation work, that liberatory work, being conjunct this full moon in Capricorn. And again, full moons are about release. So you think about to release someone from chains, to release someone from shackles or from a prison, whether it's a prison of their own making or a prison of a systemic societal making, that is a form of liberation. And so full moons are all about that opening up and that revealing, even revealing the truth about what has held us back, revealing the truth about where we have been less than free, and even revealing the path to freedom, right? Thinking about navigating our way towards that sense of liberation and that reality of greater freedom in our lives. This full moon being the brightest point in the moon cycle, as all full moons are, could also be revealing a lot to us about helping us to navigate that path, right? So that was a lot. I also want to read the description from the text as well. So Queen Mother Nani, goddess of liberation, Maroons of Jamaica, belongs to the Temple of Queens and is the element of fire. Queen Mother Nani of the Maroons was a spiritual leader, military strategist, and revolutionary. This Ashanti healer was brought to Jamaica in chains and escaped to lead rebellions. Nani helped to free over 800 enslaved people. Queen Mother Nani's guidance: break free. Your dreams hold the power and keys to your liberation. You are freedom herself. Rise up. Embodiment. You deserve to feel free. What do you imagine for yourself? Daring to manifest your dreams is part of personal liberation. Find your own personal liberation codes in your soul's unspoken desires. Life is too short to live within someone else's story. Divine blessings and magic are on your side. Enjoying your freedom fully is the best gift to your ancestors. My dream in the goddess declaration is my dreams empower me. So this is very much about very practical example, but it's just an example. You can, see what might be similar in your life. But someone dreams of being an artist, but their parents want them to be a doctor. This full moon is helping to empower us to break free, to liberate ourselves from the expectations of our parents wanting us to be doctors and being able to follow our dreams, follow our passions and our truth of becoming artists, right? So that's one example. For others, it might be the way they present themselves to the world. Even something for some of you, like just the way you dress and your parent telling you you shouldn't dress like that, right? So many ways that people try to project their story and what their ideology is onto our lives and who we are in our bodies even. So let's get some tarot cards. I'm feeling called to use the Crow Tarot deck. Crow Tarot. That's how I like to say it. Okay. I had the heater on, so hopefully it wasn't too distracting. I think my microphone is usually pretty good about keeping out background noise. I will play it back to see. Hopefully the sound, the audio was still good. Okay. One more shuffle here. All right. What additional detail can you give us about the Queen Mother Nanny energy and liberation? This is the energy of 37, which breaks down to an 11, which is a master number. That's very, very spiritual. Some people might be spiritual leaders here, like the Oracle deck mentioned. Ooh, 10 of Pentacles. Very nice. This is actually a Virgo card, although it can read very Capricornian for various reasons. It's technically the Virgo decan of the earth signs, the earth energy. It is, what I get with this is that, the 10 of Pentacles is wonderful in that it presents long-term stable success, financial prosperity, inheritances, but it can also become a burden. It can become a trap. What I'm getting is that we collectively, but also individually, maybe within our families, we have built up a lot that has become really, really successful, that has, just on the surface, just looking at it, objectively speaking, it's great. It's presented us with lots of opportunities and it meets the needs of everyone involved. But it's okay to walk away from it if necessary. It's okay to start again, or it's okay to revise or to transform it. Thinking of it like if it were a house, if this 10 of Pentacles were an actual house that you inherited, it would be okay to do updates. It would be okay to change the wall color. It would be okay to renovate and remodel that house. It would also be okay to sell that house and move to a new place altogether. And so what I get is that for some of us, we might have felt obligated or tied to or chained to some type of inheritance, whether it be a literal inheritance or an ancestral inheritance or a story, an ideology, a conditioning that has been passed down to us that in some ways is very, very prosperous, but that doesn't mean it's necessarily authentic. And then the other way that this energy could read in this context is that this is what's available to us when we do break free, right? Abundance and dreams, having it all. This is the having it all card. Now, interestingly enough, one thing I noticed is that in this deck, the 3 of Pentacles and the 10 of Pentacles are sort of embedded into each other. The 3 of Pentacles is embedded into the 10 of Pentacles here. You see how you have the triangular circles? We also have the triangles here, 1, 2, 3. And when you look at the Rider-Waite-Smith depiction, let's see if I can find it without taking up too much time. One of the traditional depictions of the 3 of Pentacles has that same motif in it. So it's just interesting to me that the 3 of Pentacles shows up at the bottom of the deck as this 10 of Pentacles falls out. You see here. You see that? This is this. It's very clear to me. So with the 10 of Pentacles falling out and then the 3 of Pentacles being at the bottom of the deck, that's extra emphasis on learning something new, or maybe learning how to build this for yourself. You know, if we inherited something, maybe we want to learn how to stand on our own, or learn what it takes to build this legacy for ourselves, or learn what it takes to acquire this stability and abundance for ourselves. And that might require starting again with the beginner's mind, starting from the beginning to maybe switch a career or pick up a new trade that requires going back to acquire extra skills and knowledge. Beneath that, we even have the Nine of Pentacles. So this is this could very well be financial and material for some of us. And the Knight of Cups beneath that, that's the following your heart part. That's the liberation, being free to follow your heart, being free to follow your dreams, being free to express yourself authentically, and really just be in that energy of being led by your dreams and your passions and your love for life, or for something, for a particular job or career or person even, right? Like even being free to love the person that you want to be with, or to be with the person that you love, rather. And this Nine of Pentacles, opposite or in conjunction with this Ten of Pentacles, there could be someone or some of us who decides to break free from this and to start alone, to go alone, learning how to do this for yourself. So for an example of this would be if you work at a corporation and now you want to take your skills and become independent, to become an independent contractor. Or you live with a group of people and now you want to take what you've saved up and what you've learned and your new work skills to be able to have your own place and live on your own, right? There is this sense of independence versus the collective pot, right? Like everyone coming together. And there's a lot you can learn from what's already preceded you. There's a lot you can learn from your ancestors. There's a lot you can learn from the corporate structure. There's a lot you can learn from your parents even, but needing to apply it in a way that is unique and authentic to you, and that speaks to and helps you to achieve your own aims and your own dreams and visions. Okay, we'll put those out and let's get one final card. I'll leave those on the table. Anything else? We have a few more minutes. Anything else you want to say about liberation, this blue moon in Capricorn, the 29th degree? This is a heavy deck of cards. Okay. Queen of Swords. Bottom of the deck, Eight of Pentacles. So beneath that, 7. Can you believe it? Y'all, we literally have... Get these. We literally have the 7, the 8, the 9, and the 10 of Pentacles. That is massive progression, massive push forward, a massive forward progression. So this full moon might, and with it being a blue moon, this might accelerate someone's progress, going from that initial investment in hard work to developing mastery, to being able to sustain yourself and be self-sufficient, all the way to having the entire estate settled and ready to go. So that's really exciting. And it's very likely material, financial, career related for so many people. It is Capricorn energy, so that pertains to that anyway, or like business sector. And the card that popped out was the Queen of Swords. So this is very mature energy. It is it's just someone with a lot of sense. I'm also almost getting that this is like a wise person. So Capricorn energy is very wise. It's ruled by Saturn. And so this could be good consulting. This could be counseling, mentorship, teaching, education. There's just something very wise about this growth and this trajectory from the 7 of Pentacles, 8, 9, all the way to the 10. that balances that following of the passion in the heart and tempers it or manages it really well with a sharp, shrewd mind. That's what I have for you all. Thank you for joining me. I hope to see you in the next video.